Hello there. Today we're going to make a card, and this is a really neat layout. I've seen this a few different times, and I've just now getting around to doing it. So I've just got a white card base. You can use any color card base that you have. Black would look gorgeous with this, and navy would look gorgeous with this. I've got a layer that is 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. As you can see, I've got 3 scraps here. Alrighty, line that up on there and give that a little good back rub. Nice. Alright, and I've got 3 scraps, and these are about 1 1/4 inches wide. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them together, and I'm going to tear them in half. So you can pretty much get 2 cards out of this if you want to, or you can do what I'm going to do and put it on the inside. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down here and overlap them so that way we can see the colors. Isn't that pretty? All right, so I'm going to just turn these over, and I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to go ahead and tape them together. Why not? I've got some tape here. That'll work. There. And then I'm going to line it up here so I can see how long it needs to be. And I'm going to put glue on the rest. I like to put the tape on just because it holds them together nicely. All right, there. Now I can flip this upside down. I can make sure it's opening on this side. Alrighty, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this right on here. And I'm going to let a little bit of the blue show on that side. Alright, that's pretty. Pretty papers. And this is a card to show off pretty paper. Alrighty, so now I'm going to trim this off. There we go. Alrighty, so then we're going to take a piece of scrap white, and I'm going to take and stamp this verse. And I'm going to stamp it right across this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right, very good. Alrighty, and then I can go ahead and clean that off. Alrighty, there. Now I need to trim this. It's very, very wet still. Hopefully I don't smudge it. Actually, maybe if I do it this way, then I definitely won't smudge it. That's better. All right, good. Move that over. Alrighty, while that's drying a little bit more, then I'm going to choose one of these colors, and let's see, maybe the orange, because that's right in the middle. That'll be pretty. And I'm going to put that on the inside, right down here on the bottom. Or, you know what? Heck, I'm going to do this instead. Why not? Let's just put these 3 together. Why the heck not? We can do it the same way on the inside. That'll be fun. All right, and I need a little piece of tape. Might be a little big, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I'll just do it diagonally. Perfect. Okay, now we can go ahead and add the extra glue. And put a little glue down here on the bottom. That way I can line this up in here. That's going to be really pretty. There. Give that a nice little Rub-a-dub-dub. Then we can trim that off. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Alrighty, so we've got this on the inside. Isn't that pretty? This on the outside. I love it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fishtail this. I want it to be a little bit shorter though. So I'm going to fishtail this. There we go. And this is going to be 3D'd on it. You could put it up on the top or on the bottom. Let's see. I think I like the bottom better, so that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty, so let's put this on. There's some little bits and pieces. How about some bigger pieces? All right, let's get some bigger ones, because I know I've got some in here. That'll work. Boy, that's real thick too. You know what? Good. Let's get rid of it. Ha ha ha. That'll work. Ta-dum. We'll put that piece on, and we'll put this piece on. There we go. And throw this in the garbage. And then we just need a little glue on here. Trying to clean up the edges of my glue here. Alrighty, then we can turn this over and lay this on here. And it did smudge a little, but you know what? That's okay. I'm going to use it anyways. And press that down. There we go. I like this card. Isn't that fun? Just 3 strips, tear them in half. And as long as they're about 1 inch wide, then you can tear them in half and you can get 2 good pieces out of there to play around with. I just think that's so fun. You make each day a little brighter. What a fun card. If you want to, you can add, I think I am going to add gems. You can certainly add, if you want to, and a little image, but I don't think it's necessary. I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. That's pretty. Oops, I do have 2 of those. But you know what? I've got these ones here, and these match, so let's use them. That's light blue. There, we're going to use those. Alrighty dighty. Trying to use these up while they're still sticky. I hate when the sticky goes away. All right, let's put one here. And one over here. And one over here. There. That's perfect. Put those back in my box. Put this back away. Pick these up. Put these in the garbage. Alrighty, and then I'll bring it up closer. Isn't that a fun, simple card? I love it. So just three strips. Tear them in half. And you can either have the inside to match, or you can make a second card. So I hope you like this idea. It is a fun, very simple layout. And hopefully you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.